Yes people, welcome back to the channel. Now for the past 24 hours I've been seeing hella reports claiming that Ruben Amorim either has to change his ideas or he's getting sacked. And some people are even suggesting that he has 3 games to do so. On top of that, I've also seen that United are reluctant to get rid of him in his first year because if we do so, we have to pay him £12 million. So if we get rid of him before November, we have to pay him 12 million. And now it makes sense why we've been so reluctant to get rid of him, even though there's been no signs of improvement. And please, no one come in the comments talking about XG. What you're expected to do and what you do are 2 totally different things. And expected goals do not win football matches. Goals do. I don't want to hear about that shit. It's nonsense. With that being said though, after hearing this information, it made me look at things a bit differently. And now I'm starting to think, what if Ruben Amorim is saying and doing things purposely to get sacked so that he gets the 12 million, but the bosses, i.e. Ineos and the Glazers, are saying and doing things to make him resign as he said he would do, rather than having to sack him so they don't have to pay him out. Because let's really check this out, Ruben Amorim is clearly a stubborn man. So stubborn that he's saying in interviews after losing games, if you want to change, you have to change the man. Bruh, something needs to change. He knows it, and he keeps saying you've got to change the man. He wants out. That's my opinion, but he wants out. Now the board are on the opposite side, and they're saying, nah, we're sticking with you. But remember, he told us if it gets that bad, because of his ego, because of his pride, because of how he views himself, if things get that bad, he'll walk away. That's what he said. And I think that's what they're trying to make him do. I think they're trying to make him walk out. And I think he's saying nah. And do you know the reason I think this is all happening? Honestly, I think he was made a few promises in terms of what he would get in the transfer window, and it's not happened. And now he knows he hasn't got what he needs to play his style. But that's what he's been brought in for, his style. So he's saying, nah, I'm not changing. And do you know what? One part of me understands it, because you know when you get a manager that doesn't change and they have their ideas, their ideologies and whatnot, other teams will want them because they want that idea. They can see that idea working at their team. When you're a manager that just chops and changes and goes for results, if them results don't come, you're finished because you haven't actually got a brand. Do you know what I mean? So I understand why he's sticking to his guns. But I don't think this is about him believing this is going to work at United. I think this is both parties playing ball to get the best move for them. I don't think it's about the fans. I don't think it's about what's benefiting the football team on the pitch. I simply think this is a standoff between Ineos and Ruben Amorim. And some people are going to say, well, they're keeping him, they're backing him, can't be a standoff. But I genuinely think this is all about the 12 million. And you know what? When you realise that we spent probably around 50 million getting rid of Jose, Ole and Ten Hag in the last few years, and you look at the financial state of the club, you can understand why they wouldn't do it right now. It doesn't make any sense for them financially, and that's what Ineos have been brought in for. But you know the last bit of news I want to share? What I've seen this morning. Sir Jim has now put Nice up for sale because he failed to do what he was brought in to do. So since he was brought in 2019, Nice haven't finished above 4th, but the plan for him coming in was to get them back to the top of French football. Job failed there. Will it be another job failed here? Right now, in the words of Castillo, it's not looking good, bruv. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, share, comment and subscribe.